our jail. I think that one's awesome. They actually used the shape of the building. Yeah. Pardon? Oh, really? It's really cool. Yeah, we have somebody commenting. It's Lucky Strike. He said it's his first look this morning. He could see all the bugs. Some of them are little chompers, those sandflies, but for the most part, they don't seem to be biting too bad. They just, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Like, why do they feel the need to be flying around in your face? It'd be nice. Yeah. I'm just gonna pull up the cam. I could see a few boats at the mouth of the river, and I can see a few whales. So maybe it's time to relocate. Do you know what kind of ducks those are, Journey? There's a group of them just on our starboard side, straight out. There is 6 of them, I think. Oh, and we got a painting, one of the Miss Piggy. I think that one is super cool too. They did a really good job of kind of capturing the vibe there, and just the colors and everything matches really well with the plane itself as well as the surrounding landscape. It just goes all so well together. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick it up here. We're gonna leave these bugs in our dust and then hopefully find some whales. Oh, and they barely, yeah. We couldn't escape them. I just seen some whales, so I had to slow down there. Just spotted a group here, so they're coming our way. Look at them all. We can see them just below the surface. They'll be in view behind us here in a second. Oh, they're dodging us a little bit. So they're just on the port side coming up. Looks like we got 2 of them. They're going to be coming under the boat. There they go. Awesome. Oh, we got probably half a dozen or so, I'd say, behind us. I can see one of them rolling around. There they go. Now we could hear them. I think they're saying hi. Hi to everybody watching. Thanks, Greg and Southern Girl. We're getting lots of the murals popping up here now. Cloud's got the one I see. They just posted the mural that's dedicated to Danica. Oh, and that's the one, yeah, Southern Girl has up as well. It's a really neat one. It's kind of the northern lights and the beluga whales, and it's really cool. Oh, and just like that, we're in clear waters. I see the first photo pop up of this group, and looks a lot more clear, this part of the river. See, they're turning around. So when you mentioned before, Terry, that they're able to rotate and turn their necks, they've got 7 vertebrae in their neck, and usually in the whales they're all fused, so then that doesn't allow them any movement. But the beluga whales are actually, like you said, they're able to turn and rotate and twist their necks, and they actually got a lot of flexibility. It looks like more than you'd even think. You always spot them looking behind them or looking up, checking us out on the boat. Oh, there we go. They just slowed down and dropped in behind us. 3 of them. They're just cruising alongside us on the port side. There's, how many do you guys think there is there? Like 7 or so. Wow, there's more now, I think. That just popped up. They're all surfacing right next to the girls here on the boat on the port side. Oh, and now they just switched over. They're joining me over here now, starboard. Well, we're already a third of the way back to Cockles Point. Like that, I think they're heading. Oh, never mind, there's still a couple there. Seen a few peel off. Yep. They're quick when they decide they want to disappear, they just vanish. I'm still seeing some more towards the mouth, so we'll flip around unless we find another group that wants to hang out, then. Oh, pictures are pouring in. flip around here again. There's another group approaching us. See if we can do the same thing and get them to follow us for a little while. Oh, there's one there. He's flipping a U-turn. Wow, that's a big one. He's huge. That's one of the biggest I've seen, I think. Holy smokes. They got those rails on their belly on either side. It's like they're fat stores. I think it helps them to regulate temperature, and I believe they're possibly the only whales that have those. That guy, he's got them. They're really big on him. I'm assuming it's a male because he's so large, and the males tend to grow bigger than the females. They're just falling behind us on our starboard side.
I feel like they get distracted really.
Oh yeah, there is a lot now. Seen a bunch show up here just beside me actually on the boat. Mix of adults and juveniles, it looks like. All sides of the boat, holy. So it seems again like one of those days they're all moving. We've done this before where we follow them kind of down the shoreline and they all seem to meet and congregate in one area. Hopefully that'll be Cockles Point again, but there's lots of whales making their way upstream right now. Look at that chunk missing on that guy. Get a big scar on his back. Oh, this is for sure too many pictures for me to keep up with right now. You guys are firing them off very fast. It's awesome. It's so much cooler in the glassy water, I think, when they're surfacing, eh? Seems so much more graceful. Yeah, that little calf there. Wow, look at this big one behind us, Terry. Oh, it's going under the boat. It's very large. Wow, there's some big whales. Yeah, he's got some big scars on him. It's hard to get the cam pointed, oh, we got one. Just trying to get the cam pointed at the port side because there's a bunch of whales, but I could see there's one down there right now. Right at the camera. That one's huge. And we're seeing some very big adults here. That one's got a very defined dorsal ridge. He's got some scarring happening as well as different coloration. He's still got that gray, basically line running down the center of his back. They seem totally happy to have us as a part of their group right now. Definitely does, yeah. Now they're all seem to be mostly in front of us, so there's still a few in our area, but we're kind of right behind a calf now as well. The larger ones have picked up the pace too, and they're up on our starboard side, or port side, sorry.